Hey Hog fans, welcome back from the break. I'm Caroline Hickman. Well, everybody pretty much knew the outcome of the game would end in a loss for the Hogs last Saturday against Auburn. That 34-3 beatdown was hard to watch. However, I will say the team looked more poised than they have in the last few games. Ty Storey seemed more comfortable in the pocket and even racked up 44 rushing yards. Along with a step up from Storey, another guy made some money moves. Running back Rakeem Boyd took the role of leading rusher last game, clocking out with 66 yards on 8 carries. And let's not forget about that 45-yard burst that lined up the field goal in the second half. Not only was his run game useful, he took on 2 catches, racking up 39 yards. It's safe to say that Boyd is Arkansas's best backfield option right now, with Devwah Whaley coming up close behind him. Everybody is comfortable with Whaley, and he's always showed out and delivered, but Boyd was on fire last game. Ty Storey even said that Boyd, quote, knows what SEC football's about and that he is going to help us move forward. Morris should be narrowing down the QB battle soon, but is there a running back battle on our hands now? I'm excited to see what Rakeem Boyd can do for the Hogs. Lots of fans will be making their way down to Texas for the Southwest Classic Saturday at AT&T Stadium, where Texas A&M will not be breaking a sweat about the Hogs' arrival. Texas A&M has always been trouble for the Razorbacks. The offensively stacked team led by Jimbo Fisher will pose a real threat to the Hogs. Chad Morris bounced around some scary things about the Aggies Monday in a press conference. Let's take a look.
This is an offense that we're about to face that leads the league. They're 7th in the country in total offense. They've got a strong rush defense. They're 3rd in the league, but it gives us a chance to go back to Texas. It's a huge recruiting area for us, and a lot of relationships, and I know our guys will continue to get better every day.
All right, Texas boys, this one's on y'all. A&M is coming off 2 losses to the top-ranked teams right now, and it's hard to determine if they're feeling down or if they're using those beatings to drive them forward. Despite the things Morris just said, I will say that I was shocked last week when Arkansas put Auburn quarterback Jarrett Stidham on his back 4 times and had 9 QB hurries. I think the same thing can be done to Aggie quarterback Kellen Mond this Saturday, especially with the help of Dre Greenlaw and Randy Ramsey. Arkansas's defensive coordinator John Chavis spent 3 years at A&M before coming here, so the Aggies are familiar with his defensive ways, which means that A&M knows exactly how to read it. And right now, that's the only thing that makes fans a little nervous about this game. But regardless of the outcome, this game has always kept fans on their toes, and whatever happens, happens. While taking things a level up, some issues in the NFL have been frustrating some of the players. This whole roughing the passer thing is honestly getting out of hand. Within these first 3 weeks, there have been 34 calls on roughing the passer. Last year, there were only 16 calls throughout the same time frame. Players like Clay Matthews, Tyrone Crawford, and many, many others have had flags pulled on them for roughing the passer. Let's take a quick look at Matthews' hit on Alex Smith in Week 3.
And down. Smith is jacked. Oh my! And a penalty. It's on Matthews again, and he can't believe it. 3rd roughing the passer on Matthews this year.
So here he comes, right at you from the right side of your screen. And I want to see, is there helmet contact here? The helmet hits the shoulder, and that's what it is, from the neck up.
Matthews is being slammed so hard for this call. 3 consecutive games in a row, he's been flagged for roughing the passer. In my opinion, it looked like a fair hit, but I'm not a football player or a ref. Are they going to start telling 240-pound men to pump the brakes before making contact with the QB, or are they just going to deal with the call that's been around forever and to toughen up their soft minds? The competition committee is so confused right now, and I don't think they really know what to do with this whole issue. How the refs handle the next few weeks of games will say a lot about the rest of the season. All right, well, to end things on a lighter note, the Philadelphia Flyers just got a new mascot. His name is Gritty, and I honestly have no clue what the heck he is. I can't decide if I think he's cute or completely terrifying. Gritty is the Flyers' first mascot since 1976, and he has already inspired many ideas, including a new beer in Philly, which we all know the fans are going to be excited about. All right, y'all, well, I'm done for the night, and I am out of time. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at UATV Sports for more Razorback information. And find out if this chilly weather is staying around for a while after the break.